He has tried hundreds of cases. He has won numerous courtroom victories, including landmark cases that have made a positive impact on society. And he is my guest today, Attorney Jere Beasley, live in the studio with me. If you have a question or comment for Attorney Beasley, you can dial us up at 832-1493 or 832-4936. Those numbers again, 832-1493 or 832-4936. And Mr. Beasley, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by this afternoon. I could go on and on. Your list is on and on. I stopped. Yes, I cut it short there. You are also a former lieutenant governor of the state of Alabama.
Rob, I just appreciate you asking me. It's an honor to be on your program.
There are a number of things we could talk about today. Since you are a former lieutenant governor, I wanted to talk first about politics a little bit because you have some experience in politics. A couple of things that's been happening. First of all, we got word today that Mr. Jimmy Poole, who is the head of the local Democratic Party, announced his judgeship to run for the seat that is being vacated by Judge Lynn Bryant. What are your thoughts on Jimmy Poole announcing his candidacy for the seat?
Well, Jimmy, to be a good candidate, he'd be a good judge. He's been very active in this county. He's a very good lawyer, and I suspect it's going to be a pretty good race because the Republicans will have a candidate, and there are a lot of people being mentioned as a possible replacement by appointment to that slot, and the governor would make that appointment. So I suspect you'll have a Republican incumbent by the time Jimmy runs next year. But Jimmy has a lot of friends, and he's obviously been a very strong Democratic leader in this county, so I suspect that he'll probably be unopposed in the Democratic primary, and he'll be heading toward a general election.
The state of Alabama has certainly been a hot spot for presidential candidates. John Edwards is getting ready to make another trip to Alabama, but it seems like all of the presidential candidates are stopping in the state of Alabama. What is it about Alabama that's drawing all these presidential candidates?
Well, right, we have an early primary for a change, and that has gotten the attention of all the candidates. And I've always felt like that to really do well in this country, you've got to run well in the South. You can't ignore the South like a lot of the candidates have done. I think the Democrats have made some real strategic mistakes in ignoring states like Alabama, Mississippi, even Georgia, and have spent their time and their money in other areas of the country. And I may be wrong, but I don't believe you can be elected on either side of the coin, Republican or Democrat, without doing extremely well south of the Mason-Dixon line, so to speak.
Are you surprised that so many candidates have made Alabama this hot spot? We've had Clinton here in Selma, Obama in Selma. They both have been in Birmingham. Edwards, probably, third time coming to Birmingham?
I think it's 3 times in the state and probably will come back again. I think all of them are coming, and even the Republicans are coming. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how much headway they're making, but they are coming, and that's good. It's good for the economy, number one. Glad to bring them in.
Let's go to the phone lines. I understand that we already, we'll come back. Let's continue talking about politics then. And again, those telephone numbers, 832-1493 or 832-4936. If you have a question or a comment for Attorney Jere Beasley, he's live in the studio with me, 832-1493, 832-4936. Continuing with politics, the Attorney General, Troy King, seems to have gotten himself in a situation here. I don't know if it's a bad situation, but he's got the district attorneys across the state up in arms with him.
He sure has. In fact, he didn't ask me anything about that, but had me ask if he'd asked my advice. I believe I'd have told him to stay out of that controversy. I'm not sure how that's going to wind up, and I know nothing about the facts of the case that led to him, I guess, taking over that particular prosecution. But it sure has stirred up a hornet's nest, and there's so many important things to be going on right now in our state that need attention. I hate to see us get diverted into something like this that takes away the energy and the abilities of the political leaders. We just got too much to do.
This case involved, I believe,